Good morning, students. Our lesson for today would focus on a listening activity. Therefore, I would like you to turn to page 50 of your textbook. All right? Let's take a look at question number 3. You will hear 8 short conversations. After each conversation, a question is asked about what was heard. The answer choices are shown as pictures. Choose the picture A, B, or C, which answers the question. Right? So, as you can see in front of you, you have 8 sets of pictures. Okay, number 1 to number 8. All right? Before we begin our listening activity, I would like to give you a tip, okay, which you can use for your future listening activities as well. You can also apply it in your listening tests. Now, before the audio is played, what you can do is you can go through the set of pictures that they give you, or in other cases, they wouldn't give you pictures like what you see now on your textbook. They will give you sentences or statements. Right? It will come in form of multiple choices. Now, whatever the form is, whether it's pictures, whether it is statements, sentences, okay, what you can do is, before the recording starts, you observe and go through the pictures carefully. Try to identify what are the items. Try to think about what the items are used for or what are they connected to. Okay? This will help you relate that conversation that you hear during the recording to the pictures that you see before you. And that is when it will become easier for you to make the correct answer, the correct choice. All right, class, I hope you understand what I mean. Okay, so just go through very quickly whatever it is in front of you, the statements, the sentences, the pictures. Try to make sense of what that picture is about. Connect it to something that you know, right? So when you listen to the recording later, you know what you are supposed to listen to. Okay, it will make your listening activity much easier. Okay, now let's try with this exercise. Let's take a look at the questions one by one. Okay, take a look at question 1. You have A, B, and C. Okay, what is A? What does that look like to you? There is a game console there, right? So I'm guessing it might be something related to computer games. Okay, try to make sense of it. If you have to scribble on your paper during the test, or you have to scribble it to help you make better judgment, you just scribble down, but make sure you use pencil. Okay, don't use pen. Right, you scribble down. Okay, number 1, A, this one looks like a computer game, game console. Okay, write down game console. B looks like what does that look like to you? Picture B, it looks like a CD, right? Okay, write down CD. Picture C. Picture C is easy because you have the wording DVD on it. So this would be a movie, okay, a DVD, all right, a movie. Then so on and so forth for question 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6, 7, and 8. Okay, there are pictures that are very straightforward. It's easy to identify. For example, let's look at question 2. It's easy, right? You have A, cherries, B would be an apples, C would be oranges. Those are easy to identify. If you look at question 6, I'm guessing this one will be something related to how the audio will describe the curtains. That is just my guess, but we have to see. We have to listen to the audio, okay? So you look at curtain A. There are flowers, green flowers on the curtain, on the drapes, okay? B is a plain purple curtain. C has something shimmering to it. It has green lines, green fabric, okay? So once you go through, you observe the pictures, it will definitely help you make better choices as you listen to the audio. Okay, so apply those tips. Try to apply those tips during this listening activity. Are you ready, class? I will begin and I will play the recording now. Okay, we'll do it one by one. Beginning with question 1. All right, here it goes.
Unit 4. Listening. Exercise 3. 1.
I don't know what to get Martin for his birthday. I had been thinking about a computer game, but I've changed my mind because the one he wants is too expensive.
What about a CD? He's really into music, isn't he?
Yes, but he downloads all the music he likes off the internet. Perhaps I could get him a DVD set of that TV show about vampires that he's addicted to.
That's not a bad idea.
Which birthday present is the man considering?
Right, so that is the recording for question 1. Once you have identified the correct answer, circle your answer. Right, circle your answer, whether it's A, B, or C. All right, let's move on to question 2. Are you ready? All right.
2.
Something smells good in here. What have you been cooking?
It's an apple pie. I'd been planning to make a cherry pie, but after I'd been to 3 market stalls this morning and none of them had any cherries, I decided to make an apple pie instead. There was no shortage of apples.
I noticed that the supermarket had winter fruits like oranges on sale yesterday. Oh dear, it'll soon be Christmas.
What fruits are not available to buy at the moment?
Right, that is the audio for question 2. Circle your answer option. Next, audio for question 3.
3.
I see you've bought a new laptop. I find I use my tablet more than my laptop these days.
Well, I actually bought a tablet last week, but after I'd had it for 3 days, it stopped working. I had the sales receipt, and fortunately, they offered me a full refund, but I decided to buy a laptop instead in the end.
So you're going to use your phone and your laptop instead of a tablet then?
That's right.
Which devices does the woman own now?
Question 3. Was that a bit confusing? If it is, it's alright. You can just leave it out first. I will play the recording again later because we have another activity whereby we need to listen to the recording again. Okay, but if you got the answer, circle your answer option. Alright, let's move on. For number 4, there isn't any recording available for that question, so we will skip number 4 and go straight on to question 5. Ready? Question 5.
5. Emily looked fantastic at the party last night, didn't she?
Yes, I'm so pleased because she'd been worrying about it for weeks. She'd eventually managed to buy herself a dress, but she didn't have any suitable footwear, so I let her borrow a pair of my shoes, which fitted her luckily.
She had great accessories too. Her necklace really stood out.
Believe it or not, she bought that at a car boot sale.
Which item had the woman lent to Emily?
Alright, did you get that? I hope so. Okay, let's move on to question number 6. The one with the curtains. Alright, I'll play the recording for question 6 now.
6.
Are those new curtains, Jeff? I love the flowery pattern.
Yes. Gina and I had been looking out for some like this for a while, but we'd only seen very
plain ones or nasty stripy ones, which seem to be in fashion these days. Gina really wanted a more feminine design like these, though.
I bet they weren't cheap, were they?
No, we had to put them on credit.
Which picture shows the couple's new curtains?
Which one did the couple choose to buy? Which one? If you listen carefully, you would hear the answer, okay? Right, question 7.
7. Did you manage to find that blue dress you saw in the magazine advert the other day?
Well, yes and no. I eventually found the same dress in a small shop, but it was in a different colour. By then, I'd been looking round the shops for 4 hours, and I'd had enough, so I came home.
Did you try it on, though? So you know whether it fits?
Yes, and it fitted perfectly, thank goodness. But I really wanted in blue. I'll have to see if I can find it online.
Where had the woman seen the dress she wanted?
Okay, that is 7. And finally, question 8.
8.
Hey, John, I love your trainers. Are they new?
Thanks, Lynn. Yes, but I got them in the sales. They were on offer at 50% of the original price, so I only paid £60 instead of £120.
Wow, that's a great bargain. Well done. And they really suit you.
Thanks.
What was the original price of the shoes?
The original price. Not the discounted price, the original price. Okay, listen very carefully. Okay, I hope you got all the answers for question 1 to 8 except for number 4 because that recording is not available. Okay, are you ready to look at the answers together, or do you need to listen to the recording again? If you need to listen to it again, students, I would recommend you to just repeat the video. Okay, go back a few seconds or a minute before our recording started and listen to it again. Okay, if you have no problems at all, you manage to find the necessary answers, we will discuss it right now. Okay, number 1. Let's see, where's my marker for this? Yeah, here you are. Okay, number 1. Number 1, what did he finally got his friend? It was a DVD. Okay, it was a DVD. Question 2, which fruit was mentioned? A, B, or C? It was A, cherries, right? Okay, 3, the devices. Which devices? A, B, or C? It would be A, right? A. Okay, skip 4 because we don't have this one. 5, what did her friend lend to her friend? What did this woman lend to Emily? Was it a dress, shoes, or necklace? Okay, the answer would be B. Okay, B. Next question. Next question. Okay, look at number 6. Okay, which set of curtain did they finally buy? Hold on, class, I'm struggling with this. Seems like okay, number 6. They bought the one that has a flowery pattern on it. Okay, did you hear that phrase? Flowery pattern. So it's A. 7. Where had the woman seen the dress? She had seen it in a magazine. C. She saw it in a magazine, but she didn't get to find it, alright? So she was hoping to look for it online. But she had seen it in a magazine, so the answer is C. Number 8. What was the original price of the trainers? The answer would be C, $120. Okay. Now, how was that activity? Was it easy? Did you apply the technique that I told you to go through the pictures and try to make sense of it? It helps you, right? It helps you in a way. Okay. All right, class. So this is the activity for our listening for today. All right, and there is another activity that I would like you to do. Let's get out from here first. All right, so students, I will share with you this particular link of Padlet to your group. Okay, do you see this? My brilliant Padlet. Okay, so what you will do, I will need you to tap on that link above. Let me switch on my internet first. Is it turned on? All right, it's turned on. All right, so what I want you to do, I want you to look at this and tap on that. Okay, tap on that. And it would lead you to this page, padlet.com. It is our brilliant board. Okay, what you need to do is you will have to give comments on the question that you see here, right? How do you give comments? Now look here, answer this. What form of relaxation do teenagers nowadays enjoy and why? Right? So you have to think about it first. But you don't need time to think a long time, right? You don't need a long time because you are a teenager yourself. So you would know what kind of activity, what kind of form of relaxation do you enjoy the most. Okay, so write down your comment. What you do is you tap the add comment here, right? So you can just write whatever it is that you want. Okay, then after that you can tap on that enter button there, right? Enter button. Now if this particular post is already full, right, you can always click this add button here. You see this add item at the bottom right hand corner. You can tap on that and you can post your own comments. That would be your own post. You don't have to write comments on the post that I have there earlier, right? Then just click on the post button. Okay, very simple activity. I just want to know and gather your thoughts on the form of relaxation that teenagers nowadays enjoy. Give a reason why. Okay, why do you enjoy that? Why do teenagers enjoy doing that? Okay, now don't forget to write your name in bracket so that I know who has responded. Okay, that is all. So if you have any questions regarding our activity for today, please reach out to me. I will try to help you and assist you in any way I can. Okay, that is all for today, class. I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.